of plans here.
Ooh.
We're going to talk Jerry Jeudy, then we'll do Cavs after Kyle Krabs. So we'll just get all our Brown stuff in first, then we'll talk draft with Kyle Krabs, Cavs, and Guardians to wrap up the show. But before we talk about Jerry Jeudy and Devonta Smith and how their contracts compare, or in your opinion, don't compare, a quick reminder that it is playoff time in the NBA and the NHL. Baseball is in full swing, and FanDuel is the place to bet on every single game. Right now, new customers get $150 in bonus bets guaranteed. That's $150, win or lose. You can bet on everything from slap shots to home runs to slam dunks, all on an app that is safe, secure, and easy to use. So what are you waiting for? Visit FanDuel.com/UCSS and make your first bet an automatic win. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Bull, the floor is yours. The Eagles and Devonta Smith signed a contract extension yesterday.
Yeah.
In a similar vein to how the Browns reworked Jerry Jeudy's deal, but you say not so fast.
Well,
they really are not apples and apples.
Because I saw Quincy Carrier, who does a great job. He's got a huge following covering the Browns. But I saw Quincy saying that the Eagles get credit for this and the Browns get criticism. It's not an apples-to-apples conversation. If you ask Eagles fans what they think of Devonta Smith through 3 years, they love it.
Great.
He's been very good.
Yep.
Jerry Jeudy was a huge disappointment in Denver. Now, to be fair, Denver, obviously Philadelphia has had better quarterback play with Jalen Hurts, but Philly is a run-first team.
Mm-hmm.
They run the ball a ton. They run the ball at a percentage higher than probably almost any team in the NFL. So it's not like Devonta Smith is getting, and plus they got A.J. Brown there.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's getting crazy opportunities. Devonta Smith has been a way better player to start his career than Jerry Jeudy.
Yes.
I don't think it's really that close.
No, it's not. It ain't.
And so to say, well, it's not fair to criticize the Browns and yet people are praising the Eagles. Well, first of all, the Eagles have been a winning organization. They've gone to 2 Super Bowls. They've won a Super Bowl. The Browns have won one playoff game in decades. So it's not an apples-to-apples comparison, and the players are not apples-to-apples. Even saying that, though, I don't think there was that much criticism outside of Denver for the Jerry Jeudy contract. I thought they paid him a little too much and should have waited, but it's not like I was killing them already. Was anybody killing the Browns for Jerry Jeudy? I don't think anybody was killing him. I didn't love the contract.
Yeah, I didn't kill him. I thought it was a little premature, but
But
I mean,
does anybody disagree that Devonta Smith is significantly better than Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah, no,
It's not even close.
Yeah, I don't. What was Jerry's money? He got He just got 75.
How do the contracts
51
compare,
guaranteed.
Mike?
So Jeudy got $58 million. That included the 5th-year option that got picked up, which is the same thing that the Devonta Smith contract included. $41 million guaranteed. Steve, take tag board here to show him. Devonta got $75 million, $51 guaranteed. So a little more money, but you're paying for a more productive player.
Way more.
I would take the Devontae contract and player over the Jeudy contract and player.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's what, like $20 million versus $25 million?
On annual average.
Yeah.
I just didn't understand extending a guy before he played one snap for you, before he did anything at all for you.
Right.
And again, I say it all the time. What message are you sending the players? What message are you sending Amari and Elijah Moore that you trade for this guy and you pay this guy?
Yeah.
And elevate him basically above the two of you.
Yeah.
when-
Especially Amari. I mean,
especially
Elijah
Amari.
Moore, who cares?
But still, it's
but
a guy who played for you for a year.
Right.
And Amari, I don't know if Amari's at the age, I don't know if he's going to get the deal.
No,
But
right.
I understand it from the team perspective. I just
Yeah.
think it sends a bad message to the guys who were here last year.
And by the way, real quick, Tyvis, that's another huge difference in these two things, is that Devonta Smith has been an Eagle. They know him.
Yes. Yeah.
They know his work ethic. They know his attitude. They know everything about him. The Browns don't know anything about Jerry Jeudy. Nothing. So, again, not a bad comparison.
My only issue with the Jerry Jeudy deal was one. I always said you never pay a guy before he takes a snap for you. You know, so far, like you would like to point out, the D-Watt thing wasn't good, and I think about the Russell Wilson thing that wasn't good. So I always said, well, I wouldn't pay a guy unless I need to see him out there on Sunday to see how he fits.
You mean if he's already signed? Because you signed free agents.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
But what you've traded
like
for
a guy that has, we got to pay him next year.
Right,
we traded for him, we got to pay him next year. I would wait to see.
Yeah.
And it's something that I would negotiate middle of the season. If things are trending up, boom, give him the contract. But my thing is, I didn't like them paying him. The other reason I didn't like them paying him is because I thought it took away the hunger. The hunger that all three of them had was the final years of their deal.
Yeah.
So all three of them was going to go out there and be hungry and make plays and do all this stuff because they want to essentially
fight for my love.
Yes. Two of y'all.
Right.
We going to pay two of y'all, the other one's out. Like that's what it would have been.
Right.
And I think that you would have got great production out of all three of them for them being such competitors. And I think when you gave him the deal, you kind of took that away from him. Like, now, don't get me wrong. Jeudy seems like the type of guy he wants to prove that he's worth the money, so he's still going to play motivated. But I just think it would have been better. If I ain't got the money, I play totally different knowing that I got $45 million coming my way than I got potentially nothing.
Yeah. And you know, the Watson situation, that was different. Like, he had options, and the Browns had to give him a bigger contract to get him. Otherwise, he wasn't coming here.
Yeah.
So that was a unique circumstance. And people say, well, what about, you guys didn't like the David Njoku contract. But again, we didn't. I know I didn't at the time, and it turns out.
We thought it was an overpay.
We thought it was an overpay. But I understood why they wanted to give him a new contract at that point, and he had been here.
Right.
They knew him. There was no reason to give Jerry Jeudy an extension. None.
And football is different from other sports because people say, well, you do it in basketball. You trade for a guy and then extend him. But football, I think we've already established, scheme. It's so much different. A guy can go from looking like a jag to a star in football much more than any other sport.
And the people who are apologists for Jeudy and the Browns are like, well, what if he has a breakout season? Then it would have cost you even more. Well, okay.
I'm willing to.
No.
In this instance, I'm willing to take that.
Because, like I said, if that was the case,
he hasn't had one yet.
If he was trending in that direction, I would literally sign him like maybe game 5. If he's doing well in the first 4 games, game 5. That way, before you take all the way off, we're gonna give you this money now, and it ain't as much. Like that's.
Let's hope it.
But I have to see, because last year we were talking Elijah Moore. Oh, he's gonna fit in here. Kevin's gonna get him this. Blah 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 blah. He's gonna have this type of numbers. He gets the ball out of the backfield. He can bring this aspect to it. And then we got there Sunday, and it didn't materialize into a lot. So.
Right.
Like I said, I hope Judy's totally different. I'm praying that he is. And I know he probably will be, but it's always that little doubt in the back of my mind because of what just happened last year.
And to be fair to Jerry Jeudy, he's obviously been more productive than Elijah Moore was with the Jets.
Yes.
But not productive enough, especially considering where he was drafted and what the expectations were for him coming out of college. He's been a disappointment to this point in his career. I don't think there's any debate there. All right, Mike, what do we got?
So I put in the poll real quick.
Yeah.
Better deal, Jeudy or Devonta Smith? What do you think the results are?
I mean, it should be 100-0.
Better? Who got the better deal? Like, or what team?
What's better value?
The question was better deal, question mark. Jeudy
it
or
should
Smith?
be 100% Smith for Devonta Smith, but knowing our fan base, it's going to be 55-45 Devonta Smith.
No. It's going to be 70-30 Devonta Smith.
No chance.
I'll say 55-45 Jerry Jeudy.
Oh, you're even going further. Go ahead.
And Jason nailed it. 53% Jeudy, 47% Smith.